We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. When it comes to strategy, no doubt about it, they are a slugger. And they'll be facing Steel Jaw. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division. And as you know, one punch can change everything. And they will enjoy a power advantage.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First up, we have the Artist from Guyana, and they hold the XXI national title. In their last fight, they won by knockout. Up against them, Steel Jaw from Mexico. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
It'll be ding-ding from first start. They're off.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guyana, wearing the red trunks with red trim, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the pink trunks trimmed with black, Steel Jaw.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
The wait is over.
All right.
The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he misses with that jab. Nice counter. That uppercut just missed. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that in? Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Will the referee step in? And down goes Steel Jaw. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems. Hold that thought! Why weren't they more cautious? And you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. What a huge moment. The bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Stamina is off the charts. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That was the big shot we were waiting for. Disaster averted. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have... And steel jaw has been dropped. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punch. Big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. missing with the hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That right hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter lands. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? Steel jaw couldn't take any more. Down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This may do it. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds. Did you see that? The defense failed them. And steel jaw has been dropped. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you continue.
Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
This is the beginning of round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. And he just missed with that left jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Can't find a home with that jab. A straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're getting.
Round 7, here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Whoa, wait a minute. Stumbling around on Bim, and down goes steel jaw. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night-night.